inside. Caccio's gone off very quickly to get a place. 3:08. Taki, the other Moroccans up there. Di Napoli on the outside of Italy. Spivey of America, then Matthew Yates of Great Britain. Simon Doyle of Australia. And they've slowed it right down. Well, this won't suit Morsley, who probably runs better off sustained pace. So I reckon he's going to have to make the long run for home at some stage, because he got caught in the Olympic Games with that. True, he had a slight injury, but he was caught by a slow pace, and Caccio has got a tremendous sprint finish, and Spivey now warms it up.
Well, Spivey moving through there after 300 metres, he realised the pace was going nowhere, and they get so used to running in these Grand Prix meetings that they sometimes find a difference in the championship finals. 60.85 for the first 400 metres, and they'll need a faster pace than that. Morsley realises that himself. He realises that he lost the Olympic Games through bad tactics, and Caccio, the Olympic champion, is right on Morsley's shoulder, tracking him. I'm looking further down the field, and I can see Matthew Yates in a good position to get out there if anything happens up front suddenly. But Matthew should start to move a little bit closer, and Belay moving up behind Matthew Yates.
The leader is Taki of Morocco, from a 3:36 this year. Morsley, Algeria in second place. Caccio of Spain is third. Spivey, America 4. Suleiman, Qatar 5. Doyle, Australia 6. Di Napoli, Italy 7. And in 8th place at the moment, Matthew Yates of Great Britain, followed by Belay of Somalia. Approaching 800 metres. And Taki's beginning to push it. 1:59.32.
Well, Morsley now 700 metres out. He's got to start working his way through to see his way clear to make it a long run for home. We saw him run 51 seconds in the semi-final, and he looked ever so impressive doing that. He looks less impressive when the pace is slow, and the slower they go, the more chance he gives the others. There's Abdi Belay moving up on the outside, the reigning world champion, and Matthew Yates is in a little bit of trouble there. He's no point in him trying to come through on the inside. He's got to get out onto the outside, and Morsley getting ready to make his attack.
He's in a really bad position unless he gets a break on the inside. And Morsley makes the attack. Caccio, the Olympic champion, goes with him. Belay, the 87 world champion, there. And Yates has got off the curb and goes into 4th place. Morsley, the defending world champion, followed by Belay, the 87 world champion, followed by Caccio, the Olympic champion. Matthew Yates, Great Britain in 4th place, but losing a bit of ground to the leading 3. And Morsley's made the long strike for home we expected. Caccio goes flying into 2nd place, the Olympic champion. Belay is 3rd, Yates 4, Suleiman 5. And Morsley beginning to go away again. Caccio in 2nd place, looks for Belay, and Belay's closing. Gold for Algeria and Morsley. Caccio takes the silver, Belay the bronze. And in 4th place, Suleiman. Matthew Yates finished in 6th place.
Well, Morsley was between him and how much he wanted it. He came up with 400 metres to go, and I've timed him on my own watch on the last 400 metres at 50.47 seconds. That's an incredible pace, but he knew he had to do it from a long way out. And Morsley, the world champion, defends his title, beating the Olympic champion Caccio into 2nd place, and that must be a sweet victory for Morsley. Belay, the former world champion, getting one of the medals too, but what a great race that was, and what a great run from Matthew Yates. 6th place in the World Championship final. He'll tell me when I speak to him next that he's unhappy with that, but deep down he ran a fine race today. He gave himself every chance. He progressed through the rounds neatly, and Matthew, you've got to be happy with that. That was a good run.